Holy moly, where do I even begin? So here's the deal. I was in Florida for our family vacation, right? And where we stay, my service is terrible. The Wi-Fi is terrible. So it doesn't really let me like do videos to stories. And then when they do, half of them don't work. And then they don't. I have a lot to say. First thing, and I'm sure most importantly. So, okay. First thing is bop Mr. Nap. Okay, if you've ever had a 2-year-old, if you've ever had a child, if you've ever known a child, if you've ever been a child, sometimes you need your nap, right? A lot of times you need your nap, especially when you're traveling and it's stressful. Okay, so I wasn't sure. We left Florida today. I wasn't sure how the airports were going to be. I always like to be early anyway. We were really early today. We were like 2 hours. So we're flying right at nap time. She hasn't napped. We get on the plane. Now, when you purchase a seat for a 2-year-old, if they have their own seat, they have to be buckled up during takeoff and landing. If you've flown recently, you know by the time they say buckle your seatbelts, we're taking off, to the time you're actually taking off, it's a strong 20 minutes. Okay? Do you know how long 20 minutes is for a 2-year-old? Like 2.5 hours. So Bop does not like to be told what to do, A. B, does not like to be tied down. Okay, so I'm having to tie her down. She's pissed, have to hold on to her. I know we're not even taking off, so then I sneak her out of the seatbelt, right? And then the flight attendants come by. Ma'am, it'll be a lot safer if she's in her seat. No shit, Sandy. No shit, okay? I know it will be. But for the safety of me and the people around me, she needs to be free. Well, of course I'm all talk, right? I'm not going to do that. So fine. So I strap her back in. We get her down. Bailey and I are holding on to her. She is screaming. If you can imagine, she is my daughter. She has a set of lungs on her like you've never seen. So I take that back. Actually, it starts out as like one of those, okay? Now, she's learned to talk a lot recently, okay? So now she's throwing words into the whining. So it's like, Mom, Baba, Dada, okay? Okay, so now it's been 3.5 minutes and Bailey and I are already stressed, right? Because even though, like, I would be okay if this was somebody else's kid, I really would. When it's your own kid, everything's magnified, right? Like oh my God, and you're embarrassed, you're mortified, you're like, what are people thinking? But you're just hoping that everybody is going to be understanding. They're not always, okay? Let me tell you who wasn't. So she probably did this, I don't know, for 15 minutes. Maybe 20, it felt like 45. And I'm sure it felt like 45 for everybody on the plane, right? Because it's loud, it's obnoxious. I know we have got a lot going on in Illinois, okay? So, the world right now, okay? Tensions are high, people are stressed. I know we've got a lot going on. However, this guy was tan. He had sailor anchor earrings on. He had his muscle cut off shirt on. Okay, he was living his best life before he got on this airplane to head back to Peoria. He starts doing one of these because he was in the row ahead and over from us, right? I can hear him huffing and he's slamming his head back on his seat. Like, you know when you just get annoyed and so you speaking of foot stomper, I'm a foot stomper, right? So he's stomping it, he's slamming his head back, he's turning and looking at me and giving me the evil eye. So I'm trying to talk myself down, right? Like, Jess, it's gonna be fine. He's not going to say anything. She is being annoying as shit, right? But it's fine, everything's fine. I know he's a grandpa, I'm sure he's a grandpa. Right? It's fine. It wasn't fine, okay? As my daughter, hold on, this is what's happening. see, he turns around and he goes, okay, so it was something along the lines of, because you know when you see red, like I knew as soon as I saw his body language as he's turning, I'm like, oh, this mother, I saw red. Okay, I saw red. And he was like, can't you keep her quiet? Something along those lines. Hold my bag. So mind you, okay, he's saying this to me while Bradley is like, I already have a concussion, okay, because she shot me in the face. She's hit her. Oh, she probably has a concussion herself, okay? When there is a 2-year-old that is in a temper tantrum, there's really nothing you can do, okay? We tried it all. We tried all the tricks. Bailey tried the tricks. I tried the tricks. Oh my gosh. My client, my friend Paula, happened to be in the row next to me. She was trying to help her. We couldn't help her, okay? She was being Bob, and there was nothing you can do. So anyway, he spins around, says, can't you keep her quiet? I go, you want to try? Again, memory's a little foggy because I was a little red. And I go, that's really helpful, sir. That's really helpful. Thank you. Thank you. Because, you know, we're all enjoying this. This is enjoyable for everybody. I may have said turn around, like did one of those. I'm not sure. I hope I didn't. I remember doing that, but it might have been part of like the whole experience. So maybe just a little PSA. Okay, now who knows? Because maybe, you know, we won't be able to fly until 2021 at this point. I don't know. Okay, listen, I'm not telling you this to say that kids aren't annoying and it should be fun. No, kids are annoying. Okay, don't even get me started. I just got home. Okay, so ask me again in 4 days how I feel about kids being annoying during quarantine. Okay, are kids annoying as shit on a plane? Absolutely. Did I want to backhand my own child? Absolutely. Would I have shoved her in the overhead bins if I could have? Absolutely. However, you don't need to be rude, sir. Maybe next time when you are flying home from bike week, okay, and there is an annoying but yet adorable 2-year-old an aisle over, order another Jose Cuervo, yellow as the sun, margarita, okay? Pinch your wife's leg, elbow her, tell her how annoying this little brat is in row 7, seat C, and be done with it, okay? Because what was happening to me, okay? Because what was happening to me